Hey guys, I want to do a video here on a compact swing. As you get to higher levels of baseball, it is essential that an individual has a compact swing. So what is a compact swing? Well, here we have Mike Trout on the left and Andrew McCutchen on the right, and they're both amazingly great hitters who have very nice compact swings. So I want to just illustrate to you what they're both doing, and hopefully this will help you to work on your mechanics at home or on the baseball field. And one thing about mechanics, it takes a long time to break old mechanics and to implement new mechanics. So be patient. Sometimes it takes months or even longer, but it's well worth it if you work very diligently and work through it slowly and then gradually speed it up in order for your brain to be able to apply the mechanics necessary. Now if we get here on the left hand side, we're going to look at Mike Trout. One thing I want to show you here, notice where the bat is on Mike Trout and where it is on Andrew McCutchen. Okay, and it's real important to understand this. When you are playing baseball, right now they're both about to get to heel plant, and you notice both their hands are right there by the deltoid area. Okay, and you can see here with Mike Trout, his foot hasn't quite planted completely yet, and same thing with Andrew McCutchen. Okay, they're both in a very similar spot. So if we look at Mike Trout on the left first, you're going to see here what's going on with his hands. Now notice where his bat is. Okay, as he starts to rotate, a couple things are going on right here. He's keeping the bat by the deltoid area, and as he starts to rotate here, you're going to notice that as he's rotating, he's using this part of his hips right here. They're rotating, and this leg's going to straighten out. Okay, but we're going to focus here on having a compact swing, and we're assuming here you have good lower body mechanics, and we're going to see what's going on with the bat here with both the players. Okay, so first again we're looking here at Mike Trout, and as he starts to swing, the first thing I want to show you here is the angle of his bat. You're going to notice that his bat right now, if you were to get in front of him, it's pointing downward, going this way. Okay, and that's what you want. Okay, at this point of the swing, though it's that his bat is rotating, his bat at this point for a very slight moment it's pointing downward. What happens with players, many times the bat gets flat, meaning at this point the bat is actually here and the wrists are flat. Okay, in order to have a compact swing, you must have that going on. And another thing that's going on with Mike Trout, and you're going to see the same thing with Andrew McCutchen, you're going to see where his elbow is, you're going to see this kind of a bend through the swing. Okay, starting off, and that's not going to change all the way to the point of contact. Alright, so you have two things going on. Now if we look at Andrew McCutchen, now we're going to see what's going on with him. As he starts to swing, you have the same thing going on. You have the bat pointing down this way, just like you do with Mike Trout. Okay, at this point of the swing, just for a slight moment, the bat's going to start in this angle here, and again you want to have the bat going at this point, at this particular part of the swing, and you don't want to have a flat bat, and you do not want to have your wrists flat at this angle, because if not you're going to get bat drag. Another thing I want to bring to your attention in this is watch how both of them, watch Mike Trout where his elbow is back here. Okay, it's back here, and you see the same thing with Andrew McCutchen. Same thing's going on right here. And that's what you want at this part of the swing. You do not want to have your elbow ever get up in front of your hands. Okay. Another thing I want to show you with Andrew McCutchen, he's doing exactly the same thing Mike Trout's doing. Notice the bend in the elbow. Okay. So you have a couple of things I really want you to pay attention to. At this part of your swing, at heel plant, you want to have that bend in the elbow, and you want to have the bat angle at this point going downward, just like you see the arrow going here. Okay, so that's very important if you want to have a compact swing. Now if we look at Mike Trout on the left, as he starts to swing now, watch what's going on with his bat now. Now that he had that angle that I mentioned, he's going to start rotating. As he starts to rotate, the thing I want you to be very aware of in your own swing, notice how much his swing now is starting to go around, to rotate into the ball. But the thing that's very important here for a compact swing, notice the angle of his elbow. It's still bent. Okay, and now watch Andrew McCutchen as he starts to swing right here. As he gets to this part of the swing, notice the bend in his elbow, okay? Many players at this part of the swing, they're starting to straighten out the front elbow, okay? And this is crucial to have a compact swing. Another thing to notice on both players, notice how the bat, because their swing is so compact and the front elbow is bent, the bat is hovering right over the deltoid area. At this part of the swing, many players, the bat's already out here or even down here, okay? So with both players, they have great mechanics going on for a nice compact swing. Now, as we go further on into the swing, I'm going to show you here with Mike Trout. As he starts to swing, you're going to notice here, and look, watch, pay attention to his front elbow. Notice how it's still bent, okay? Still bent, still bent, still bent, all right? So it's very important to understand that at this point, at this part of Mike Trout's swing, he still has that bent elbow throughout his swing. And again, with Andrew McCutchen, you're going to see him at the same part here, and you can see from this angle here that his elbow's here and he's like this, just like Mike Trout is, okay? Now, it's very important that you understand that if you start to deviate from this, you're going to have issues with having a compact swing. If we continue on with the swing here with Mike Trout, you're going to see here he is going to get to the point of contact, and you're going to see the ball coming in right here, and he's about to hit it right here, and here we go, there's the ball right there. You can see that he still has a slight bend in his elbow, okay? And right here with Andrew McCutchen, we're going to see the same thing going on here with him. Here he is at contact, and here, because he's out front a little bit more, he still has a slight little bend in his elbow going on when he hits the ball. So when you're playing baseball, if you want to have a compact swing and you really want to get better at hitting the inside pitch and being quicker to the ball, and you're going to need this at higher levels, because what's going to happen is if you don't learn to apply these mechanics here that Mike Trout is doing and the mechanics that Andrew McCutchen is doing here, you're going to have difficulties hitting the inside pitch and being quick to the ball and being able to hit 90-mile-plus fastball, especially in high school as you get to better players. Now watch Mike Trout here on the left. Okay, watch his swing, watch his lead elbow, watch how the bat's right over his deltoid area. Watch how he's just rotating into the ball. His lead arm is not getting ramrod straight. He's rotating and having this beautiful rotation, okay? And you're going to see the same thing with Andrew McCutchen as we watch him. See the same things going on here, okay? So anyway, I hope this video helped you. And another thing I want to mention is you got to work hard at this, and it's not going to happen overnight, okay? So work hard on your baseball, work on the mechanics, and I promise you that you are going to end up being a far better hitter. Thank you for listening. I hope this video helped, and good luck.